Coming up on Golf Destination, presented by Goslings of Bermuda, we showcase the courses of Friel Golf. The Friel name is synonymous with quality, affordable golf that the public can enjoy. We visit the Overlook in New Hampshire, as well as Cod Country Club in Falmouth, Massachusetts. All of that and more next.
Hello and welcome to Golf Destination. I'm your host, Meredith Gorman, coming to you from the sociable DGI Communications Studios just outside of Boston.
The name Friel is a name with deep roots in the New England golfing community, and that family golf tradition continues today. Recently, we spoke with Elizabeth Friel O'Brien about the golf courses and Friel Golf Management's mission.
So our family owns 3 public golf courses and a driving range, and we've been in the business since the late 50s. My grandfather started the first 36-hole golf course in Hudson, New Hampshire. And since then, my uncles are still in the business, and we have a few courses everywhere from New Hampshire to Cape Cod. I think our goal is to provide public golf to people of all levels and just make sure that the conditions are really great. So we always try our best to keep improving the courses and buying the best equipment and golf carts and everything that we can to make the experience the best for public golfers. Some of our keys to success has been just listening to our customers and kind of changing with the times as people have different schedules now, and golf has evolved a lot over the last 50 years. I think it's important to make sure that we're still catering to the current golf market, and we've been able to do that with having fun events like big group events that we do in the fall, such as the Beef Stew Scramble, the Meatball Open, and some fun things that just get a lot of people together to play golf. My family built World Cup Golf Center in the late 90s when there just wasn't a really great place to practice golf. There were a bunch of new golf courses being built, but there wasn't a really good grass range. And so that's our philosophy at World Cup Golf Center, is to just always allow grass in season. We are open year-round here with heated hitting bays, which is off the mats in the winter. But as soon as the snow melts, you can hit off the grass at World Cup. We also have 2 short game areas that are open to the public here. If you buy a bucket, you can practice your short game the whole time. If you want to learn more about our courses, you can find them all on the internet. We have online tee times that are open obviously all the time, and it's pretty easy to find us on social media and find out some of the fun events that are coming up and ways that you can access the course.
Now, let's take a look first at the Overlook in Hollis, New Hampshire.
The Overlook Golf Club is located in southern New Hampshire, just over the Massachusetts border, and we're just about 5 minutes off Route 3. And the course is interesting. It was designed by my father and built by my father, David Friel, and there's a great mix of short holes, long holes, a few big hills, and it's just a really fun course to play all the time, one that you'll never get sick of. The Overlook is more of a tree-lined layout. There are some undulations, but most of the holes have a little bit of curves to them, and if you play a draw, you'll like it there.
The first hole is a long par 5 that requires 3 good shots for a chance at birdie. The second hole is a short par 4 that requires a tee shot over water. The third hole can be played as a par 4 or 5. Accuracy off the tee is important. The hole plays to 465 yards. Even if you hit a good drive, the par 4 fourth hole will require a good second shot with a long iron to the green with 2 bunkers protecting it. The fifth is a long par 3 of 201 yards. Carry the bunkers fronting the green and you will be putting for birdie. The sixth is a slight dogleg right par 4 aimed to the right side of the fairway. The seventh is a straightforward par 4 of just over 300 yards. Hit a lofted club to the green. The 8th is a signature hole at the Overlook. Choose one club less, and the hill on the right side of the green generally supplies a nice kick onto the putting surface. Coming up, we finish up at the Overlook as we visit the back 9. Then we head to the Cape and one of our favorite public courses in New England when Golf Destination, presented by Goslings of Bermuda, continues.
Golf Destination is brought to you by Goslings of Bermuda. Dare to be happy. Duca del Cosma. Italian Golf Evolution. The Preserve Sporting Club and Residences. Unparalleled luxury meets the great outdoors. Club Benchmarking. Your partner on the path to data-driven leadership.
Dare to smile and laugh out loud. To go to the beach instead of the office. To wear sneakers instead of heels. Or heels instead of sneakers, to wear white after Labor Day and sunglasses at night. Dare to say no or yes. To take a long bath or a short walk. To have dessert for dinner or to grill in the snow. Dare to have fun. And most of all, dare to be happy. Goslings Rep. Happy since 1806.
Welcome to the most amenities-rich sporting club in North America, the Preserve. 3,500 splendid acres. Come stay at the Preserve's hotel with its dazzling 5 stars. Come dine in a magical hobbit house. Come play shooting sports indoor and out, championship golf, horseback adventures, and so much more. You deserve the Preserve. Book your ultimate luxury experience today.
When you support the Weemet Fund, you're not only supporting kids who have dreams and desires to obtain a higher education, but also kids who have these core values of golf instilled in them in such a way that it'll allow them to succeed.
It's changed my life. It's given me opportunity. I've grown so much as a person.
I feel like I have a sense of freedom once I leave school that if I wasn't part of the Weemet Fund, I wouldn't be able to have.
This segment is brought to you by Duca del Cosma. Italian Golf Evolution.
Visit our website, golfdestination.tv. It's our hub for all of our social media platforms and scheduled airings. And also don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel because you never know what you may find. Welcome back to Golf Destination. I'm Meredith Gorman here at the Sociable DJI Communication Studios.
Now let's finish our round at Overlook Golf Club in Hollis, New Hampshire. The 10th at the Overlook requires 2 great shots to reach the green in 2 on this dogleg left par 5. The 11th is all about placement off the tee with a pond on the left side of the fairway on this 376-yard par 4. Big hitters will try and cut the corner on the dogleg right par 4 12th hole. The 14th is a straightaway par 3. The green is very undulated, so be careful with your putt. The 15th has the Nashua River running down the right side of the fairway and trees on the left. A pond protects the front of the green. The 16th is another slight dogleg right par 4 with bunkers protecting the landing area. The par 3 17th is the shortest hole on the course. Don't leave your tee shot short or your bunker play will be tested. You finish on a straightaway par 5 with the river running along the left side of the fairway. Plot your way down the hole for round closing birdie. That's our look at the Overlook Golf Club. Now let's take a look at the vital statistics. From the blue tees, the Overlook in Hollis, New Hampshire tips out at 6,624 yards. The white tees come in at just over 6,100 yards, while the forward red tees are 5,255 yards. The blues rating is a 70.1 with a slope of 126. The whites are a 68.2 with a 119 slope, and the forward red tees are 69.2 with a 114 slope. You can reach them online at overlookgolfclub.com or at 603-465-2909. Now, Elizabeth Friel O'Brien rejoins us to talk about a Cape Cod gem, Cape Cod Country Club.
I think Cape Cod Country Club should be remembered as a true Cape Cod golf experience. You'll see the typical fescue that you see around the Cape, but you also get a lot of very interesting undulations on the golf course. A lot of courses in this area are rather flat, and this course has some really unique vistas. We're right on the edge of a beautiful Coonamessett Pond, and you'll find that it's truly a unique experience. This is definitely a golf club. We are not a country club. It's a golf club that serves food and drinks, and there's a lot of people that have a lot of fun here. But we focus mainly on golf. One thing that's very important to our family at Friel Golf Management is that we keep golf affordable and accessible to all. We want to be the club that people like to go visit more than once a week, and so we keep our rates affordable. We understand that we're in an environment in the Cape where we have a lot of competition, but it's important to us to make the course accessible to anyone that wants to play. We take the conditions very seriously. We make sure that we have the best team that we can find to take care of the golf course, and so we recently hired an excellent superintendent for the course to take care of the grounds and really focus on making sure that the customers have the best experience in terms of condition. The greens are beautiful, and I think what someone would say if they hadn't been here is that it's truly a hidden gem. One of the best things about Cape Cod Country Club is its location. We're located in Falmouth, just over the Bourne Bridge and less than an hour from downtown Boston. The unique thing about Cape Cod is that we're actually open year-round, so if it's not snowing, we're open. That's one of the things we also pride ourselves on, is being the first to open and the last to close. And so when some of the courses up north get snow, we usually don't have snow, and so sometimes we have people that will drive down from Canada and sleep in the parking lot in their RV and spend a weekend here and play as much golf as they can because they can't get it up north. So Friel Golf Management is our management company that manages 3 golf courses and a driving range, and we've been in business for a long time with the same motto, and it's really to make golf accessible to all. For this club, our motto is we'd like our club to be your club, and so really everything that we do is keeping in mind what might make the experience better for the everyday golfer. A lot of courses on the Cape and surrounding areas really focus on big tournaments, 150 people, and they'll really focus on a couple days a week closing the course and accommodating those kind of groups. But we are more focused on allowing people to make a tee time. We really focus on keeping the course open for everyday golfers and allowing you to make a tee time if you need to. And if you're stuck and you have called a few courses on Monday and they say that they're closed for an outing, you can be sure that you can get a tee time at Cape Cod Country Club.
Thanks again, Liz. Up next, we tour the classic Cape Cod Country Club in Falmouth, Massachusetts, when Golf Destination, presented by Goslings of Bermuda, continues.
Dare to smile and laugh out loud, to go to the beach instead of the office, to wear sneakers instead of heels, or heels instead of sneakers, to wear white after Labor Day and sunglasses at night. Dare to say no or yes, to take a long bath or a short walk, to have dessert for dinner or to grill in the snow. Dare to have fun, and most of all, dare to be happy. Goslings Rep, happy since 1806.
Club Benchmarking Capital Reserve Study arms you with a precise chronological roadmap of capital requirements and associated costs. Our process includes a thorough financial analysis, in-depth staff interviews, and an on-site inspection to evaluate, document and prioritize your club's capital repair and replacement requirements over a rolling 20-year timeline. Club Benchmarking, your partner on the path to data-driven leadership.
Welcome to the most amenities-rich sporting club in North America, the Preserve. 3,500 splendid acres. Come stay at the Preserve's hotel with its dazzling 5 stars. Come dine in a magical Hobbit house. Come play shooting sports, indoor and out, championship golf, horseback adventures, and so much more. You deserve the Preserve. Book your ultimate luxury experience today.
The sociable approach to marketing attracts individuals to your product by creating quality content that they enjoy and will convert them into lifelong customers. How do we do it? By developing unique programs, postings, video series, and content delivery across all your social media platforms. We develop engaging and unique content that will get your message out and increase your likes, follows, and shares. We're ready. Let's start trending sociably.
This segment is brought to you by the Preserve Sporting Club and Residences.
Visit our website, golfdestination.tv. It's our hub for all of our social media platforms and scheduled airings. And also don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel because you never know what you may find. Hello and welcome back to Golf Destination. I'm your host, Meredith Gorman from the sociable DJI Communication Studios just outside of Boston.
Cape Cod is known for great golf, and there are few better than Cape Cod Country Club. You start off at Cape Cod with a short 325-yard par 4. Driver isn't necessary on this par 4. The second is a straightforward par 3 measuring just over 200 yards. 2 bunkers protect the green. The third is a reachable par 5 of just under 500 yards. Birdie is very possible here. The fourth is a par 4 with out of bounds along the right. A greenside bunker on the left protects the green. The fifth is another straightaway par 4 of good length. You'll have a mid-iron for your approach. The sixth is a par 5 that emphasizes proper placement off the tee. 3 good shots and you can be looking at birdie. The seventh is a short par 4 and play it smart and a par is almost guaranteed. The eighth is a challenging hole. Your tee shot should favor the right side of the fairway, leaving a long iron approach to an elevated green. The ninth is a par 3 that requires a shot over water and 2 imposing front bunkers. The 10th is a slight dogleg left. A good drive will still leave you a long iron into a bunker-protected green. The 11th is a long dogleg left par 5. Don't hit through the fairway on your tee shot. This is a definite 3-shotter. The 12th is one of the longest par 3s you can play, as it can be stretched out to 265 yards. Par on this hole will help you in your match. The 13th is another reachable par 5 of just under 500 yards. The par 4 14th is a beautiful short par 4 with an approach to an elevated green. Do not miss the par 3 15th right or you will have a difficult up and down. The 16th offers another par 3 with this one tipping out over 200 yards. OB is to the left of the greenside bunkers. The 17th is a short par 4 that encourages you to hit it down the left side of the fairway. The green is challenging. An iron off the tee on 18 will be sufficient to set you up with a shorter iron to the green. Birdie would be a great way to end the match. Matthew Crowther, the green superintendent at Cape Cod Country Club, tells us what to expect when you play there.
The golf course does have a very traditional feel. It's a classic design. Anything pre-1940, I think, is considered classic architecture. And part of that is your positioning of bunkers, and how we maintain that is to have more of a link style feel with some taller fescues and some fuzzy bunkers and tighter grass around the greens so you can play a ground game. The course was designed to be a link style bump and run course. There's a lot of great features to this golf course. Some of it is history. I'm a big fan of classic architecture and history of golf and history of a piece of property, and this one has a great one. The lake behind us, Coonamessett Pond, Coonamessett Lake. The golf course's original name was Coonamessett, and it's had a lot of history over the years. And that classic feel and that classic architecture, the rolls, the bumps, you just don't see that in modern architecture most of the time. So it's a very enjoyable course to play, and we try to maintain it as best we can for the average golfer, because that's who our clientele are.
Now let's take a look at the vital statistics at Cape Cod Country Club, a Devereaux, Emmett, and Alfred Toll designed golf course. The blue tees tip out at 6,429 yards with a rating of 71.7 and a slope of 129. The white tees measure just over 6,000 yards with a rating of 69.6 and a 125 slope. The red tees are measured at 5,348 yards and have a rating of 71 with a slope of 120. For information, visit them online at capecodcountryclub.com or call them at 508-563-9842. Up next, we take a brief look at one of the designers of Cape Cod Country Club when Golf Destination, presented by Goslings of Bermuda, returns.
Golf Destination is brought to you in part by Goslings of Bermuda. Dare to be happy.
Welcome back to Golf Destination, presented by Goslings of Bermuda. I'm Meredith Gorman here at the sociable DGI Communications Studios just outside of Boston.
Now let's take a look at the architect who designed Cape Cod Country Club. Friel Golf also owns and manages two other golf properties. The 36-hole Green Meadow golf course, with its two distinct 18s, has set the standard for public golf in southern New Hampshire and northern Massachusetts from the 60s on. Founded by Phil and Jean Friel in 1959, built upon a cluster of farms, Green Meadow grew along with the interest in golf. The two 18-hole courses have evolved over the years, and both offer a fair challenge while each has a distinct character. The prairie is flatter and more wide open. The jungle is generally more rolling and tree-lined, though it could not be considered tight. Green Meadow is still owned and operated by the Friel family. The Friels also have the World Cup Golf Center, allowing people to hit off real grass, and it is open year-round. The range is 350 yards long, so grip it and rip it.
We hope you enjoyed today's show, and if you want more information, visit our online hub at golfdestination.tv. It has all of our social media channels and broadcast schedule. I'm Meredith Gorman, and thanks for joining us.
Golf Destination is brought to you by Goslings of Bermuda. Dare to be happy. Duca del Cosma. Italian Golf Evolution. The Preserve Sporting Club and Residences. Unparalleled luxury meets the great outdoors. Club Benchmarking, your partner on the path to data-driven leadership.